Hey everybody, welcome back to my unprocessed life. I'm headed to work this morning. I'm in the traffic, as it were, so quite a bit of stop and go this morning. So I just kind of wanted to touch base. When I left off yesterday, I think I had finished about 3.5 quarts of my 4 quarts of greens and still had another couple ounces to eat when I got home. And so when I got home, I had a salad with the last 2 ounces. Instead of going 2 more ounces of kale, I went 2 ounces of spinach. I actually have a spinach baby kale mix that I got at Walmart. So I had 2 ounces of that along with some tomatoes and cucumbers. I made a salad out of it, and I added some dressing that my wife had found from I want to say Mango Island Mama. I don't know all the YouTubers that she knows, and so and apparently I slaughter everybody's names when I say them on the video, and so a lot of times apparently that stuff just gets edited out because there's no way to fix it apparently. So I think it was Mango Island Mama. Stark Raving Raw may correct me when she edits the video, I don't know. Anyway, there was a low-fat dressing that she did, which was surprisingly good, and really had very little calories and I think 0 fat. It was maple syrup, apple cider vinegar, and Dijon mustard, and so it kind of made like a honey mustard. And the great thing about it is there was no oil in it and no fat, and I know I couldn't use a ton of it. It would be too overwhelming. And I think she made maybe like 2 ounces of it, and I had maybe half an ounce on my salad. I didn't need a whole lot to get through, the salad, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. So I had no problems getting my first pound of greens in yesterday. Not really. Now, the kale, that was a lot of kale, man. And I like kale, but by the time I got through the last quart of kale, I was ready to be done with kale for a bit. So today, instead of using, I still have 2 ounces of kale sitting at home that will probably end up in a smoothie tomorrow. But instead of using kale, today I did straight spinach. And here's the really cool thing about that. I used straight spinach, a liter of water, and 4 bananas, and then just a bit of stevia to kind of take the edge off. Like a couple drops of stevia to kind of take the edge off. And it was 2.5 quarts instead of 4.5. So the volume was much less and it was very drinkable. That is a huge plus because I'd had about 1/2 quart there for breakfast, so I didn't have to carry it with me. And then I'll have 2 quarts that I can drink today throughout the day. I have lunch with vendors today, so that's going to mean a salad, which means I really wish I would have carried some of that low-fat salad dressing with me that we made last night, because if I was carrying that with me, that would be an excellent salad dressing for going out. Then I could just go out and say, hey, I don't want any dressing. I could put my own dressing on it, and that would really solve the problem. So that's something I'll have to keep in mind for future use. Going forward, I'm totally going to do that. I'm totally going to go ahead and start carrying some of that with me, so that I never have to worry about salad dressing, because a lot of times that's a real concern when you're doing the greens and the salads. When you get out into the world, you can put all of the healthy greens on there you want, but you need a little bit of flavor, I guess. It's not even flavor. It's really a little bit of lubrication to kind of make it so that, it's not so, nails on a chalkboard. So it's not so, it doesn't catch on your teeth as much, I guess. I don't know how exactly to say it other than you need a little bit of flavor lubrication going on. And it makes it easier to eat and swallow, and it tastes good and so forth. So that may be the new thing, and I'm going to have to do that. And then if I need to go eat out, get a salad, all I really have to pay attention to is just making sure that they don't put any meat or cheese on it, and I should be all right. Whereas it is today, I'm gonna have to be careful, because I'm sure wherever we go and whatever salad I get, you know, I'm gonna have to challenge myself not to have any of the oil-based salad dressings. A lot of times I'll do a vinaigrette, which is still a little bit more than I'd like, but it will usually work. So. All right, and that's the plan for today. 2 quarts of greens in a pound. Would be a pound of spinach today, and we will be successful on day 2 of the 31-day green pound a day challenge. Yeah, so if you want to see pictures of everything that I eat in a day that I don't forget to post, you go over to my Instagram feed, myunprocessed.life. Of course, you can also find me at myunprocessedlife@gmail.com. You can leave some comments down below. I'll be happy to answer any comments or reply as best I can. Then, if you want to be notified when new videos are coming out, don't forget to subscribe. Usually it's 2 videos a day, sometimes more, sometimes on the weekends, but mostly during the week. And let's see. Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I know you could be spending your time anywhere else, and there's lots of really great entertainment options out there, so it's very humbling, and you know, I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I love spending time with you and sharing my life with you. So, thanks for hanging out. And I will see you again soon on My Unprocessed Life.